In the heart of the night, we rise like the dawn, royal gladiators, our strength carries on, with shields held high, in this sacred ground, we fight for our dreams, hear our battle sound. Welcome to the Queendom, where power ignites, with souls intertwined, we embrace the heights. Together we stand in the glow of the fire, fierce in our hearts, fueled by desire. In this storm of silence, our voices ring true, a symphony of hope in all that we do. Through trials and triumphs, our spirits soar, unbreakable bonds, forever we roar. Welcome to the Queendom, where power ignites, with souls intertwined, we embrace the heights. Together we stand in the glow of the fire, fierce in our hearts, fueled by desire. So rise with me through shadows and light, embrace all our battles, prepare for the fight. We are the warrior, the chosen, the bold, in this kingdom of ours. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to Astute Queen's Thoughts, y'all. I am Astute Queen B. Y'all know this is my channel. We the Royal Gladiators over here, y'all, because we never give up and we never give in. Some of us are still millimeters, okay? And stand on business. So, y'all know, let me give y'all a refresher real quick. We are going over Unlocked Family Secrets. We're still season 1. This is episode 3 and 4. I have to do them over because I don't know why they struck my channel, but I did not use their product, so I don't know what that was about, but I'm doing this over, so y'all will have all 6 episodes caught up to date. They will be in their own folder, okay? So take the time to watch them if you have been watching the show Unlocked Family Secrets. And the episode 3 is the husband secret. Now let me explain to y'all what that means. Okay, episode 3, it states Bobby. Their last name is supposed to be Love. It says Bobby. 32 starts to work with Cheryl, 23. They fall in love, get married, and have 4 children. Oh, I thought they only had 2. But she feels something is wrong, and he is hiding a secret. When the cops and FBI show up, his real identity and life is revealed. Okay, so the mother's name is Cheryl. The husband's name is Bobby. That's his alias, rather, should I say. Because that wasn't his name. Okay. But let me talk about it. So please do me a favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. I don't know what you're waiting for. Okay. Hit that reaction button. If you would like to be a blessing to the channel, y'all know what y'all can do. Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Secret, Super Thanks. After the live is over, up to you. Or you can purchase a membership. I have 2 tiers, the $2.99 tier and the $1.99 tier. You can buy a membership or you can gift a membership. That's up to you. YouTube wants us to give that information to y'all, so I'm giving it to y'all. Don't get mad at me. I ain't do it. Okay. So let me get on down to telling you about this story. So the lady, Cheryl, met Bobby when they was 23 and 32. Bobby was 32. Wow. Switch your numbers. Okay. So she met him at a place where she worked at. And first she said she wasn't really like feeling him at first like that. She said, but then he was very nice to her and he was a handsome man and all that good stuff. She said, so they started dating. She said, so sorry, y'all, I had to get some tissue. My eyes keep watering. So they started dating. And eventually they got married. And as the information explains, they had 4 children. They only showed 2 children. They showed the son that looks just like his dad and the daughter that looked just like the mom. I don't know where the other 2 kids is at, but they got 4 kids. So they're working and bustling. You know how it go. Husband and wife working, getting things together, taking care of the family and all that good stuff. So the next thing you know, like I said, Bobby got a secret. That's first and foremost. Bobby got a secret. And he ain't told his wife. And he said in the preview of it, he was gonna take that secret to the grave. He was never gonna tell his wife. That's the problem in itself. Men, y'all need to stop hiding secrets from y'all wives and y'all girlfriends, and girlfriends, y'all need to stop hiding stuff from y'all husbands. That means that marriage ain't right. Because if you lying or not telling something, I don't see how anybody can trust you ever again because you've been lying to them for years. And they was married for a long behind time, almost cussed. They were married for quite a long time. So they're working and doing what they do and living their life. She said when they got married, she was confused because Bobby didn't want her to take no picture. She said, but she snuck and took a picture of him. And he got mad. And she didn't understand why he was getting so upset about her taking his picture. Even the daughter said, yeah, he used to get pissed at her. Even when she was younger, she wanted to take a picture. She never understood why he didn't want to take a picture. Okay. Also, a friendly reminder, there's only 6 episodes. If they come up with some new episodes, y'all will know. But y'all will have all of the episodes that they have right now by the end of tonight. Because I'm getting them out to y'all. So y'all will have every episode. Just look at the titles and then go that way. Don't go by the way they were uploaded because since they struck my channel for them other 2, I had to do them over. So they're not going to be in complete order. So one day they go to work. She minding her business at her job. He doing his job. Bobby get fired. He got the wife thinking he out looking for a job. He laid up at home sleeping. And I was like, uh-oh. Problem. Why I say problem? Because y'all know, ladies, y'all know if a man don't work, man don't eat. But ladies, y'all also know. So I'm going to say this so maybe the men can hear it loud and clear. If a man ain't, if you had not come up with an agreement with you and your partner that you're going to stay home and that one going to work. If a man ain't working, you just laying up on the couch watching TV every day, a woman would lose all respect for you because you will become another bill to her. So that's just a friendly reminder to let people know. You'll become another bill to her, and it's like raising another child. Been there, done that, ain't never doing it again. So fellas, keep a backup plan for income, because just like if men think, if your mate ever thought you slept with a whole bunch of men, he would look at you sideways. So no, if you ain't got no job, and you just laying around the house all the time and she working all the time, she gonna lose all respect for you. She not gonna see you as the man in no house. How you want to call yourself a man in the house and you ain't working? You ain't paying no bills. You ain't doing nothing. That was just a friendly reminder. So back to the show. So one day, she getting the kids off to school early in the morning, getting her coffee together, getting his stuff together, and telling him, listen, you need to go find you a job. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look today. I'm gonna go look today. All of a sudden, somebody started banging on their door. She went to go open the door up, child. It was the police and the FBI. They said, "Man, back up, back up. Do you know who this man is?" She's like, "Yeah, that's my husband, Bobby." Bobby? Who is Bobby? That ain't that man. And that man, you don't know who you married to, ma'am. But we gonna tell you. Told her to back up. He told her he'll explain it all to her later. Child. She spoke to the lawyer. When she spoke to the lawyer gave her a different name, and she was like, "Is this an alias or something? Like, what is this? Is this who I'm supposed to ask for?" He said, "Ma'am, that's your husband's real name." She's like, "Excuse me?" Now y'all know how it is in the street. People got street names or whatever. If somebody would have told me their name was Bobby Love, I'd have been like, "What did your mama name you?" Because Love just don't sound right. Bobby Love, that just sound like some gangster stuff to me. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think, what y'all feel about the show. Did y'all like the episode? I know we doing this over, but don't hold it against me. Blame it on YouTube. Because they act like I was using their content, and I didn't. Unless they heard something in the background when I was reversing a commercial or something. I don't know. But anywho, she better than me. Maybe that's why I'm single. Because I'm not getting ready to deal with no bunch of shenanigans and finnuckery. I'm just not doing it. And when she found out what her husband's name was, they went to go sit down and talk to him. Her, two of the kids they showed. And he explained to her who he was, what happened, why he was in jail, about him escaping jail. And that's why his butt was in New York. He escaped jail. After the second time they were sending his ass back, they sent him to adult prison. First he went to juvie. Then he went to adult jail. But while they was transporting him, he decided, I'm going to make a run for it. So back then, apparently there was only one bus driver and there was nobody in the back with the people, with the inmates. So apparently when they pulled over by somewhere, he jumped out the back door and took off running. Found some guy and asked him, "Could you go in there and buy me a bus ticket straight to New York? I only needed one way." So that's how she ended up meeting him. He escaped from down south and was gone for 30 years. 30 years, y'all. 30 years. He was married to that lady for a long ass time. Almost 30 years. But y'all know, that's what people do. When they down south and they get in trouble, they bring their ass up this way. People up this way, they get in trouble, they go down south somewhere so can't nobody find them. That's why he didn't like pictures taken. Even though they show some pictures from the wedding and all that, he really didn't want to take no pictures. So he explained to her he had robbed a pharmacy, and I think they tried to rob a bank and they got shot or whatever. And he just basically told her his whole life story, what happened. And she said that's the most he's ever opened up because they started writing letters to one another and all that cutesy stuff. And that's when he started opening up to her, explaining to her who he's been, what his life has been like, and all that. That's the stuff you're supposed to tell somebody before you marry their asses. Okay? Not after y'all been married for 2 decades. Not that. Not before y'all have, not after y'all have 4 kids. You're supposed to tell her all that information beforehand. So fellas, start telling the truth. Okay? Start telling the truth. Don't do that to these women. Let them have their own options. Stop taking women's options away from them. I'm just saying. But she loved him enough. She stayed. They decided to work it out. They thought he was going to spend the rest of his life in jail. But come to find out, first of all, he was a good standing character when he was in jail. All the good things he was doing for the church, because he joined the church. He found God. Y'all know how it go. And he's been doing good outside of the stuff he did when he was young. So they actually let him get out early. And plus he was sick, and when you get older, they'll let you out if you got health issues sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. So they let him out a little early. He didn't have to spend his whole time in jail because they thought he was going to have to go back and start from the beginning of when he ran away. But they didn't do that. But they worked out their situation. And they're all together as a lovely family. And the son, like I said, the son looks identical to his dad, and the daughter looked just like her mama. I don't know why she had the eye shadow on because it was a mess. But I don't know how a woman can stay with a man that lied for them for decades. I just couldn't do it. And once I did, I would never trust nothing you ever said. Nothing. Nothing you ever told me, nothing you ever said. Anybody you said was related to, I ain't ever meet. And she said it was family members at their wedding, but she really wasn't allowed to talk to them. And I was like, what type of goofy shit is that? But anywho, apparently, after all is said and done, he had his name changed legally to Bobby Love. So even his son was like, Dad, my last name really ain't Love. But now it is. Because he had his name, I guess, legally. No, ain't no guess. He had his name legally changed to Bobby Love. Because Bobby Love is the man he always wanted to be and had became. But that old derelict that he was living, life he was living, was catching up to him. So this was a beautiful love story. It was a little crazy. Because again, I ain't gonna be with no man all them years, and I'm gonna find out when the police come get you that ain't your name, baby. You would never see me again. I ain't gonna lie, you would never see me again. But that's all I got, y'all. I ain't got no more, and I don't want to keep these long, cause we got other stuff and better stuff to do. Okay, so matter of fact, to my new members, well, this is what I'm gonna be playing for now on my members. I have one for my members. And for everybody else that come through. But this is for the members. Come get it, come get it. Together we are stronger. Come get it, come. You know I got it. I know you got it. And we can handle it. You know I got it. I know you got it. And we can handle it. Okay, just saying. That's a newbie. Hope y'all like it. If not, sorry. Now, if they try to strike me for that, I'm going to have to take the music out of that. But other than that, I don't plan on doing that. But I am going to give y'all a prayer before I get out of here because y'all deserve it. Okay? Where is my pastor mic? Here we go. While this plays, do me a favor. Drop some crowns and some purple hearts in the chat for yourself. That is from me to you. Okay? That's my love for me to you. Because I appreciate y'all. Hold on.
If the cut don't kill you, the infection will. And a spiritual infection is when your spirit is infiltrated with so much negativity, hurt, and pain that you now have your peace, your place, and your purpose impacted. Yep. Now you antsy and you just can't get yourself together. Now, where you used to be able to pray and talk to God long as you want to, now you can't even pray 2 minutes without getting distracted. Now you don't feel worthy enough. God be doing stuff in your life and you can't even enjoy what he doing because you're so infected in your spirit. You saying infective words like, I know this too good to be true. Why? You allowed your infection to make you so good. You allowed your infection to make you so accustomed to toxicity that you now believe you ain't worth a big blessing. Devil is a liar. That's a spiritual infection. It impacts your place, your purpose, and your peace. What I'm trying to get you to realize is, please hear me, if you don't deal with it, it is going to deal with you.
Can I get an amen on that? And with that being said, y'all, this is Stu Queen Be out. Have a blessed one.